We are about to spend a week in the North Korea of Europe, a place shrouded in mystery, isolating dictators and hidden secrets.
There's around 700,000 of these all throughout the entire country.
We uncover it all, from exploring abandoned Cold War weapons factories to forbidden islands, slipping into abandoned Soviet military sites, starting with an underground airfields to nuclear submarine bases.
Isn't that crazy that we're standing on top of it?
And even confronting their haunted past.
I'm married down the road. It's not human.
But Albania is so much more than its history. People here welcome us with open arms, challenging every stereotype. I don't think I realized that coming to Albania would have so much of what feels like Greece, when you think of Italy, when you think of the Mediterranean. Sharing their vibrant culture, from traditional folk dancing I'm moving here, baby. To exploring ancient castles, breathtaking national parks. We just found a secret hot pool hidden in a canyon. Ancient ruins. This is Bunk'Art, an ancient island civilization. And plunging into ice-cold mountain waters. Oh, there goes my ball just went down. Oh my God, I just felt all future children die. We entered with no expectations, but Albania gave us experiences that will stay with us forever.
Oh my God! That was so awesome! Where did that come from?
I'm just a hostage.
Sewage nastiness on top of this water. Why am I sad?
There's no shot we're making this. Jeez, where are we going? Okay, we missed it.
So we sweated and we ran, but if there's no shot, we were making that flight.
Off to a good start. Formal update. We ended up getting delayed 8 hours, so we were going to arrive tonight in Tirana at around 11:15 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. We're not going to have the full day one that we thought we were going to, but we've been sleeping in this lobby, waiting. Alright, back to nap time.
So 8-hour layover. We had some snackies, we took some nappies, and now we're gonna meet with Evan.
That reminds me of have you seen the TikTok guy yet?
The TikTok guy?
Yeah, do you want to go on the walkies? He's like a French dude, I think.
It's the cheese tax guy. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome! How are you guys doing?
We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, we're on the same block.
Yeah.
We're going to Albania for a week. TFIL. What's your favorite thing to do in Albania?
The beach. You should go down the south.
Okay.
The coast is really nice.
Okay. Anything particular? Just see it.
Yeah, just see it and see the people and the customs. It's really nice.
Okay. Cool.
Ancient culture.
Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know the guy, the dude with the dog? He literally goes like this. He goes, "Do you want to give me mouth snappies?" Mouth snappies.
What are you saying?
Mouth snappies. Mouth snappies. Someone has to know. This dude's getting millions of views on every video. Alright, we should board though.
Okay, here.
Alright, thanks. I don't want to miss another flight. I'm pulling up the damn video. You guys make me feel like I'm insane. You've never seen this dude? Oh my god, like, it won't even load. Got it. Just play. He found it. Okay.
Some rainy stairs. Ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, this camera's not waterproof.
We're done.
Our first step in Albania.
I got stuck behind the old dude.
Boom.
The greatest. He's like the Taylor Swift gift of comedy.
Are we still talking about Matt?
Is it cool if I have a picture with you?
You want a picture with Matt's friend? Oh yeah, come on, dude.
1, 2, 3. Click. Bye. Nice
Enjoy your
meeting
time.
you. I have your number too. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great night, man. We did it. We made it.
Wait, that was the easiest custom.
If you were a communist 30 years ago, I don't care.
This country didn't allow tourism for 40 years and made it illegal to own anything. We're about to spend 6 days in Albania, so now is a good time to explain why it used to be called the North Korea of Europe. After World War II, Albania transformed into a Stalinist state, the form of communism associated with Joseph Stalin's rule in the Soviet Union. This meant totalitarian control, rapid industrialization, collectivization, and brutal repression. The new regime nationalized all industries, confiscated private property, and implemented collectivization, forcibly reorganizing individual peasant farms into state-controlled collectives. Farmers were made to pool their land, livestock, and tools, ending private ownership in agriculture. This drastic change aimed to increase agricultural output and tighten state control, but often led to resistance and food shortages. Daily life for ordinary Albanians was defined by scarcity and strict control. Religion was banned. Food and consumer goods were rationed, with long lines forming for basic necessities. Owning a private car was a rare privilege, usually reserved for high-ranking party members. Television sets were uncommon, and those lucky enough to have one could only tune into the state-run channel, which broadcast a steady stream of propaganda. The secret police, known as the Sigarimi, maintained a vast network of informants. It's estimated that 1 in 3 Albanians were either members or collaborators, creating an atmosphere of constant suspicion and fear. Travel was severely restricted. Leaving the country was considered treason, punishable by imprisonment or death. Even internal movement was controlled, with citizens needing permission to travel between towns or change jobs. By the late 1970s, Albania's isolation reached absurd levels. It had cut ties with both the Soviet Union and China. The economy, initially held up by Soviet and then Chinese aid, stopped growing. Without outside support or trade, Albania's outdated industries struggled to meet basic needs. By the 1980s, the country's infrastructure was crumbling and blackouts were common. Education, while universal, was heavily politicized. Students spent as much time studying Albanian communist theory as they did on traditional subjects. Foreign languages were taught, but practicing them with actual foreigners was nearly impossible. When communism fell in 1991, Albanians emerged from decades of isolation to find a world utterly transformed. The legacy of this unique and often brutal experiment in extreme communism continues to shape Albania, leaving scars and stories that we will undoubtedly cross paths with during our time here.
Oh my god, dude. Goodness.
You beat us here, but
Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness.
what's up?
What's up? Nice to meet you too. Very sorry for the delay that you had to
Not your fault, man.
experience. And I heard good things about him. He spoke in a, yes,
Good.
yes.
We'd be a whole different story. The opposite.
I mean,
What did you do today?
We went to Mount
Dachi?
Daiji.
Daiti.
Sorry. Took the cable car all the way up to the tip. Saw some horses. Saw some bunkers. It was really cool.
I'm so excited to see everything.
Finally made it!
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
It's fine. Have a nice time.
Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
What's the dilemma? There's no one here to check us in, and you think it's room 107?
I think
like
it is 107 because
pretty
they checked me
sure.
in at 107, you know? Worst case, I mean, we paid for it. The sign says we are at the bar.
Hilarious. See? Well, we're just gonna take this key and see what happens here. After you.
Oh my god, this is where the magic is about to happen.
The magic is gonna be how quickly can I fall asleep?
Balcony? Ooh, let's go look.
Yeah, it's like locked up top too.
Open it.
I can't.
You stole the key, you can open a window.
You sure you don't, maybe twist?
You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it.
How many guys
You're gonna break
does
it.
take to open?
You're gonna break it.
I think it's locked.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else want to question my intelligence while we're at it? Why do we have this? Is it for luggage or is this Jerry's bed? Wait, is this an Albanian crib? Take that.
There you go.
Come on, I'll just show you your room.
Welcome.
We've all seen Jack, right? We're like, welcome to Jack.
Yeah.
Push it really hard into a bush, and then they go flying.
Welcome to TFIL. We're in Albania.
And so far we've stolen a key to a hotel room and a shopping cart.
What's next? Oh my god, that's
Putting everything.
the Coke is weird here too.
It's like Sprite, but very limiting.
Oh my god, you're right.
Right?
Losing your throat. How is that?
Oh, that is good.
It's like a liquid warhead.
There you go.
Thank you.
Fries, sour.
That is like tzatziki sauce.
This is sour cream.
Cheers. To country number 2, Albania.
You made it.
See you later today.
What time?
It's like 1:30.
Yeah. See you later today.
See you at 8 a.m.
6.5 hours. 6.5 hours.
Who's next the loudest between you two?
I mean, depends. I might be on top of him. He might be on
Depends whose mouth is full with whose.
We made it.
We lost an entire day. Today, we have to re-scramble the entire plan because everything's all messed up. We were supposed to go to all these prisons and castles and abandoned military bases and national parks. Now we gotta figure out how to do it all in one last day. For the record, we get up in 6 hours and then we do 45 things tomorrow.
Good morning. Time to get up. Isn't it beautiful outside?
Albania, na 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 na, Albania, na 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 da da di da 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 di da da.
All right, let's go.
What supervillain lives in this country?
Albania.
Nice. Albania will be mine.
What's a construction worker's favorite thing to use out here?
I can't think of it.
Albania.
What's a dude's favorite thing to get from a woman here?
What?
Albania.
Why do you have to?
What's their favorite 1990s cartoon?
Pinky and the Brainia.
Albania.
We're stupid.
Yep.
Wait, I just clicked record.
What the Oh, now you click record? What the fuck? I just did 99 push-ups in a row?
Shut up.
Fun fact, I've lost 25 pounds in the last 30, oh my god, 30 days, in the last 3 months, Jesus.
Yeah. Prove it. Start doing some push-ups.
We gotta keep
You
on.
haven't done a single one yet.
What? I don't know the actual term.
Why do you turn into someone from somewhere? Oh.
Huh?
What?
Okay, say where?
Someone from somewhere who talks
Wow.
like that. Where are you from?
You can't figure out where I'm from.
Or you sound like Sheldon.
Sheldon?
Yeah, he talks like that.
No.
I believe they're called bicep push-ups. That's how he talks.
No, he doesn't.
Uh-huh.
You think that Sheldon talks in a Southern Belle accent?
Yes. Yes.
I do not. I think he talks in like a regular American, pretentious nerdy. If this is true, apparently there's something they eat here.
I know what you're gonna say.
Apparently they cook goat head and they eat the brain directly out of it.
You're on. You're on.
There's no way Sheldon has a...
Pull the clip.
Professor Jones told the symposium
normal American.
he had a method for calculating the mass of a muon.
Yes, see? He talks like that.
That is not Southern.
He talks like a Southern little belle.
No, his Southern will be like, I finally figured out the paradox about equilibrium.
how he
No,
talks.
it's not.
Yeah,
No,
that
he comes in with, I finally found out what the Southern...
No, he does not sound like that.
We're gonna ask Jerry and Evan. That is not a Southern Belle
I
accent.
don't trust Jerry. let's go find Evan and Jerry. This is our key, right? I take this out. How do I get the key out? Babe, help me. Let's go find Evan and Jerry. Not as easy as it looks. Oh.
It won't go.
Yeah.
Will it?
Let's go find Evan and Jerry.
We know we're not trusting to lock our cars whenever we leave places. Oh my god.
There you go, like it never happened.
Morning.
Bro, is that your breakfast?
Ooh, hot?
You know what's so funny? What glasses was I just wearing, Ginger?
Aviators.
And then I was like, I look too douchey in these, so I took them off. I literally just had that moment, bro. Do you know who Sheldon is?
Yeah.
Does Sheldon have a Southern Belle accent?
Yeah, kind of.
See?
Listen to this and tell me this is Southern Belle.
You helped me work out the masses of all the fermions, and you compassed my hammer.
Him?
Yeah, that's Southern?
It has like the inflection. I don't know.
Does that sound like a Southern accent to you?
Well, if you've actually seen the
See?
show, you know.
To him, no. Wait, hold on. So you said no, you said no, you said yes. It's 2-1 me.
I consider Southern Matthew McConaughey's accent.
Okay. The bet was whoever lost had to eat the customary food of the brain from the head. Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
You're in with me on this one, baby.
I'm sorry.
This is a very poor design flaw for me. I'm like playing with destiny here, and the amount of times that it could just nail me. Oh, poopy. Oh, yeah, poopy. Dude, this is their music on pumps. I can't wait till we get to Russia and they do that dance down low. Yeah, whatever that thing's called.
Is that Russian?
Yeah.
See, you can't trust his opinion on anybody.
This city has been strangled by fascists, occupied by Nazis, crushed under communism, and reborn from the ashes. From a war-torn battleground to Europe's most colorful capital, Tirana's transformation in less than 100 years is miraculous. Here's why. Tirana was founded in 1614 when Ottoman General Suleiman Barjini established it as a small market town with just a mosque, bathhouse, and bakery. Things got chaotic in the 1900s. Starting with the Balkan Wars, when Serbian forces briefly occupied the city. In 1917, Austrian forces created the first city plan, and in 1920, the new Albanian state chose this settlement of just 17,000 people as its capital. In 1939, Mussolini's Italy invaded Albania, making Tirana the center of a puppet government. As World War II raged on, the city became a focal point of resistance. Communist resistance forces led by Enver Hoxha and nationalist movements fought against Italian and then German occupiers. The city saw fierce battles, sabotage operations, and brutal counterattacks. On November 17, 1944, Hoxha's forces liberated the city after a 20-day battle, marking the beginning of his nearly 5 decades of communist rule. Under his iron fist, Tirana became a paranoid fortress city. Its residents lived under constant surveillance, even the slightest whisper of dissent leading to imprisonment, death, or exile. The fall of communism in 1991 ushered in another chaotic period marked by civil unrest, economic collapse, and mass exodus. Luckily, the early 2000s saw a transformation under Mayor Edi Rama, who launched creative urban renewal projects, famously painting drab communist-era buildings in bright colors. Today, over 900,000 people call the greater Tirana area home, nearly a third of Albania's entire population. It's a young, energetic city with an average age of just 27, compared to an average of 38 in the United States. But Tirana's explosive rebirth is a double-edged sword. Those same streets that once echoed with gunfire and political prisoners' whispers are now choked with traffic and smog. As solutions to these modern issues emerge, one thing is certain: this city's story is far from over.
So Samuel, what are we doing today?
The same thing you did yesterday.
Yeah, way to rub it in our face, dude.
We're going to the right here, a typical bazaar in Albania that sells commercial stuff. To the right here, Anton.
Oh, we're right here.
Oh, nice. That was great timing. Wow, how bizarre. You get it? You get it? Because it's a bazaar.
Yeah, I get it.
What's a sheep's favorite place to shop?
Bizarre.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They're so bizarre.
I don't know you guys.
Mom and dad are
This is like a mom and dad joke.
There should be a rule in Albania. Every time we hear their music, we have to dance.
Okay.
Dance check.
Dance check.
Is this their dance? I
No.
don't want to disrespect them actually.
No.
Dior, Louis Vuitton. Oh shoot. Why do I feel like I want matching tracksuits?
That's Russia, dog, isn't it? That's Baltic.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna
Niramanjas.
Welcome to Albania, day one for us. It's been a bit of a rough start to get here. We actually missed our entire flight yesterday, but we're here, we're in Tirana, and now we're gonna basically make up for lost time.
Yeah.
The plan today is to see everything in Tirana, all of it, the pyramid, Mount Daichi, the bunkers,
The
the art,
cafes, the bazaars, for everything.
all of it. And then still, we are going to an abandoned prison with a pretty crazy history.
Yep.
And Jader, it's an abandoned air base as well, with planes still in it from the Cold War era. We're going there. We're still going further north to Razafa Castle, a haunted castle, going there after hours. And then we're still going up to Fes,
Yes.
a mountainous city, village,
Yeah.
crazy place. So
That's a lot for one day.
that's the plan for today as of right now.
Let's go.
But first here.
Look who we found.
This is the country that banned God. Worshippers were imprisoned, religious leaders executed, and prayers whispered in terrified silence. For over 20 years, Albania waged a merciless war on faith. How is it possible that an entire nation became atheist overnight? In 1967, Albania's communist leader Enver Hoxha, following extreme ideologies, thought religion was dangerous to the country's unity. He took an old saying that the religion of Albanians is being Albanian and turned it into a harsh new law that made practicing any religion illegal. Almost overnight, people's everyday lives were severely changed. Churches and mosques were either closed or destroyed. Families had to give up traditions they'd passed down through generations. Schools taught children that God wasn't real. Possessing religious texts could lead to imprisonment or death. Even religious-sounding names were banned. By 1976, Albania declared itself the world's first atheist country. Yet behind closed doors, many kept their faith alive through secret rituals and quiet devotion. This ban lasted until 1990 when the communist government fell. Today, Albania's religious landscape is diverse. About 50% Muslim, 15% Christian, and 14% believers without a denomination. The wildest part? After decades of forced atheism, less than 4% of Albanians now consider themselves atheist. Even the fear of death couldn't end belief. Ironically, the attempt to ban God turned Albania into a place where people of different faiths and those without are proud to coexist.
The Orthodox Church in Albania during communism, they make sure that they oppress the religion. So the cult of individual like Enver Hoxha was, for example, was focused only on him rather than religion. And we have a free tolerance about the religion. You want to visit inside? The main square of Tirana. Relatively it's new, it's nearly 7 years that it's been constructed. There is a tendency in Albania that when a government changes, it changes the things that the government before did.
Everything?
Not everything, but some things, but they like to do that a lot. The square is called Scanderbeg, from our national hero. There's also a statue of him in the square.
He was kidnapped as a child, trained to be a killing machine, and became an empire's deadliest weapon until he changed history by betraying his masters. This is the story of Scanderbeg, a man whose exploits were so extraordinary that he became the national hero of Albania. Here's how. Born in 1405 as George Kastriati, he was taken hostage as a boy by the Ottoman Sultan and raised in their elite military corps. He excelled, becoming a general and earning the name Scanderbeg, meaning Lord Alexander, after Alexander the Great. But in 1443, he made a daring choice. After decades of being raised, trained, and fighting side by side with his captors, he deserted the Ottoman army, raced back to Albania, and seized the fortress of Kruja.
This act sparked a rebellion that would defy an empire. In 1444, Scanderbeg did the unthinkable. He united Albania's battling clans into an alliance called the League of Legia. For 25 years, this alliance held off the might of the Ottoman Empire. Scanderbeg's military genius became legendary. In 1450, he defeated a massive Ottoman army of 100,000 men, sending the Sultan himself fleeing in disgrace. The Pope gave him the title Champion of Christ for defending Christian Europe. Central to Scanderbeg's legacy is the double-headed eagle, an ancient symbol in the coat of arms of his family. When he returned to Kru in 1443 after fleeing the Ottomans, he raised a red flag bearing this emblem, showing his allegiance to the people he was taken from as a boy. Today, Scanderbeg's double-headed eagle is Albania's flag, a lasting symbol of his impact. Even after his death in 1468, Scanderbeg's legend grew. Sailors invoked his name for protection. The Ottomans, once his enemies, believed his bones held mystical power. More than just a military commander, he was the man who united a nation and showed that with courage, even the mightiest empire could be resisted. Scanderbeg remains to this day the enduring hero of Albania. What was this before with the old government?
Still a square, but
Okay.
it was a different architecture, let's say.
Oh, so they tore everything down and rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Got it. They treat governments like a bad breakup.
Yeah, I was
They redecorate everything and they go, get her shit out of here. She hated pink, everything's black now.
Yeah, exactly.
See the mural that you see on top? So it's typical communist art, let's
Okay.
say.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you're born post-communist
Yes,
era, right?
yes. At the beginning, let's say.
At the very
Yeah.
When
Like-
communism fell, I was born.
You came out of the womb and they said, no more. Boom.
Our generation, let's say, like experienced it the most.
The
transition, let's say.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because the beginning was, let's say, very bad.
Because it doesn't happen
The
overnight.
infrastructure, of course.
Right, okay.
But it's very different if you compare it to 30 years.
How long do you think it's been in this current state? Right?
10 years.
You had a 20-year transition period from the end of communism to
Yes.
modern day.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Tirana is relatively new as a capital. It was declared the capital in 1920, and the main architecture that you see, for example, Bank of Albania and all the other ministry buildings are built by the Italians.
Oh,
The
okay.
Italians came here, gave a loan to Albania. They created puppet state, sort of, and the main roads, the main buildings, so the main infrastructure. Because Albania till that point was very wild and very unorganized, let's say.
What a weird, like, eclectic mix of buildings. Just like the
Yeah.
Oh, what is
communist
this?
era and modern
It's
era.
What are all the names on the ground?
Oh, I never noticed this.
So there is another thing about this square. Each piece of stone that you see here come from a different city.
Oh, can we bring one from Northridge, California?
Yeah, we should have brought
Yeah,
the
of course,
bridge.
of course.
Oh, West Hollywood, just rainbow.
We
Wait,
steal one
that
of the
is
stars.
such a cool idea.
So you didn't learn anything about Chams at all?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. The Chams were a group of Albanians that lived in a province that now is controlled by Greece. During the Second World War, they committed a genocide towards the Cham population, and they fled from their native land to Albania. And the genocide was perpetrated by both, so Greece forces and English forces, during the Second World War. Yeah.
Wow.
Let me out, where you're gonna have a real bad. Yeah, I am a smart mouth. How do you think I wonder where I am, who I am by now? Just another minute till we sisters sign off. So if you're not with a wave,
How much caffeine is in this?
Milligrams, you mean?
Yeah.
100.
Really?
Yeah.
How do we say cheers?
Gazur.
Gazor?
Gazur.
All right.
Gazor.
Gazor!
You drink it or you knock it
No, I'm
sip on
sipping
it?
it.
Oh, okay.
It's really hot. I think you and I are the same with coffee. I don't like it either. I have to have sugar and cream. Yep.
Put all the sugar, babe.
It's the bitterness.
Dude, my tongue does not like that at all.
My tongue loves it.
My tongue likes candy. Wow. That does something weird to my body. The tip of my tongue just goes, ah. All right, go ahead. You try yours.
Of a person. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to you?
Yeah. It's not bitter at all.
What? You didn't even add sugar.
No. Yeah.
What? That's not bitter.
No, it has just like that little bit of a kick, but like not bad at all.
You just have like diluted taste buds?
No, my taste buds are amazing.
Our taste buds are superior than yours.
I don't think they are. I think I taste everything at a stronger level than you do.
That might also be a side effect of a lot of energy drinks that we drink.
All right, let's Chill the f out, Dr.
Man, this is delicious.
Yeah, I'm fine. That did something to me.
Oh no, like bad?
I don't know.
Like, you're gonna have to go to the bathroom?
Nope, that'd be crazy. That little thing
Well,
did it.
usually coffee makes you have to poop.
It's a thing.
Hey guys.
Where to next?
So we're exploring the city. The family that owned most of the Tirana, but during the communism they confiscated their land and their wealth. After communism fell, they returned something. One of them was the castle of Tirana.
Crazy. So they just kept the walls and repurposed the inside.
Yeah. At this point, it's only restaurants, bars, and souvenir shops.
You know how long they've been building it?
7 years, probably. But they're delaying it on purpose.
Oh, why?
Because there is a fight going on inside the Muslim community. This mosque was built by the president of Turkey. They don't have their man as the leader of the Islamic community in Albania. And they're infighting right now. After they settle something, they will open up.
So it's ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready to go. Yeah, it's on purpose. Yeah.
Huh.
That work a lot in India, in Calcutta. Also, the airport is called Mother Teresa Airport.
Mother Teresa's from Albania.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
That's cool.
Wow.
It was declared a saint by the Pope, so it was a very important figure, let's say, of humanity. Yeah.
I bet you if I were to Google right now, like most interesting things about Albania, Mother Teresa being from here would be like top 5.
Nope.
Say famous Albanian people?
No.
None at all?
No.
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa's Albanian?
Yeah, Dua Lipa is Albanian.
Yeah, Dua Lipa's Albanian.
Rita Ora is Albanian.
Uh-huh.
Ava Max.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also Albanian.
Yeah, and Dua Lipa said that when she grew up here, there were never a lot of concerts here. So then she started like a festival here, right? Like
Yes,
a music
yes,
festival.
yes.
So that way people from Albania could enjoy music. She grew up
that's right.
being jealous.
Yeah, is this normal?
Yeah, no, it's on purpose. So this is the pyramid of Tirana.
Oh, hilarious, dude.
You've heard of the Great Pyramid of Giza, the mysterious Mayan pyramid of Chichen Itza, triumphs of human ingenuity and ancient engineering. Well, this is the least Great Pyramid. Welcome to Albania's Tirana Pyramid, truly the participation trophy of pyramids. We traveled halfway across the planet to see the world's most mediocre marvel. Here's why. Built in 1988, this structure was never meant to be a tourist attraction. It was originally built to be a museum dedicated to Albania's former dictator and generally insane person, Enver Hoxha. The structure was designed by his daughter and her husband and constructed 3 years after his death. Though it was never intended to be Hoxha's final resting place, it is mockingly called Enver Hoxha's Mausoleum. When communism fell in 1991, nobody wanted a shrine to remind them of the old regime, so the pyramid became a white elephant, expensive, ugly, and seemingly useless. Not knowing what to do with it, the pyramid was left to crumble. Local kids turned it into a giant, probably not very safe, slide. The government kept threatening to tear it down, but Albanians protested. Love it or hate it, this weird pyramid had become part of Tirana's identity. Over the years, this place has been everything from a conference center to a military base during the Kosovo War. It's even spent time as a nightclub. In 2018, the Albanian American Development Foundation partnered with the municipality of Tirana to transform this controversial landmark. In 2023, the pyramid was given new life, reopening as Tumo Tirana, a tech education center for Albanian youth. They've even added stairs to the outside, so you can climb to the top legally and safely. Inside, colorful boxes contain classrooms, cafes, and startup offices. The once dark, oppressive museum has become an open, vibrant space for creativity and innovation. It's like the whole country is literally and figuratively rising above its past, making the least great pyramid in the world a useful one.
It was originally built as a mausoleum for Enver Hoxha from the dictator. It got never used as such.
Oh, so he actually built it the same way the Egyptians did. He wanted it as like a tomb.
It's a typical pyramid, yeah. Right now it's a youth center.
And it used to be a nightclub, right?
Yes, it was also the main headquarters of the biggest TV station.
Oh,
in
okay.
Albania.
So it's had a lot of different purposes.
Yes, yes,
Besides
yes.
being a monument.
I'm glad I got that. One of the most stairs I've climbed in years.
You good?
I need water.
Yeah.
At least I got your fall.
You fell?
No. Cut that out.
Put that in 5 more times.
Only Red Bull makes you fly.
Bro, I got the best junk in Albania. They don't even know you.
This is the piece of the wall in Germany, in Berlin.
Oh,
Really? That? I didn't realize they like divvied out pieces of it.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard like air raid sirens? You would just come in here.
Wow.
And then yeah, just lock your weapon in. Crazy.
This is what they mean when they had 700,000. The lot
Yeah.
were really small.
Yeah.
I was picturing those massive ones.
Yeah, there's 700,000 of these everywhere.
This is a cute and cozy one.
Imagine living in a country where they're constantly building this and you just like permanently think you're gonna get destroyed.
You probably just always know which one you live closest to and you're ready at any time.
How many people do you think they would pack in here?
I mean, as many as you could fit, I guess. You fit 10.
That's crazy.
Wow, cool. That's crazy.
Bunker dust?
Harder. Ow. Bunker dust on my bum.
The members of the political bureau of communism live here. So you have checkpoints everywhere. It was guarded by a full battalion of soldiers. If you were a normal citizen, for example, you could not enter in this neighborhood.
Oh, this is the block.
This is the party town you'd be killed for trying to enter. Once a heavily guarded sanctuary for a tyrant and his inner circle, this is now Albania's most popular nightlife hotspot. But just 30 years ago, stepping foot here meant certain death. Welcome to Blloku, where dictators' mansions became nightclubs. Here's why. During the communist era, Blloku, now commonly called the Block, was a heavily guarded enclave in the heart of Tirana, accessible only to the ruling elite. Dictator Enver Hoxha and his inner circle lived in luxury here, while the rest of the country suffered from poverty and neglect. This area was off limits to ordinary citizens. It was an exclusive domain, a closely guarded playground for the communist leadership, hidden in plain sight. Since Hoxha's paranoia grew with each passing day, the block was often left unmarked on most maps to remain as secretive as possible. Armed guards stood on every corner, ensuring that ordinary Albanians were simply not allowed in. Arrest or even death could very well be the consequence. When communism fell in 1991, the once forbidden block burst into life, becoming the center for Albania's wild rush towards capitalism. While Hoxha's home still stands here, a dramatic growth of new developments has taken place. This incredible shift from secretive communist stronghold to vibrant party central mirrors Albania's larger journey. The country has gone from being one of the most isolated in Europe to a bustling, forward-looking nation, and we plan to experience as much of it as we can.
So it's full of bars, restaurants, and nightlife. The most blocked area is right now the most open.
Oh, that's Emperor Hoxha's house?
Yeah.
Oh, Emperor Hoxha.
Oh, wow.
It's now being reconstructed to serve as a museum.
Okay. Wow. Why did I think his house would be like much bigger?
Castle,
yeah.
right? Like a
Yeah.
castle? Yeah.
You have to imagine Albania in those times. Typical family, for example, lived 10 people inside one apartment.
Oh.
So Enver Hoxha had an entire villa for himself, a swimming pool, and beside this, the state owned villas all over Albania. so they can go on vacations. Or he didn't use them by himself only. All the ministers or deputies can use them.
Okay, got it.
In different
he lived
periods.
a luxurious life.
Of course. Right. There are tunnels beneath the block and the main ministries of Tirana that connect each other.
Okay.
They're also anti-atomic bunkers. So even in an atomic, they could survive.
Oh, wow.
And it's a block because if you see from atop the neighborhood, it's in the shape of a square.
Oh,
yeah.
It's another square.
Another square.
You guys are very good with the squares. They're very good with the squares.
And the pyramids.
And the pyramids. Dude, that was like my worst topic. Geometry and calculus. Did you say P? Oh, PE? What? Yeah. Girl, I was killing it.
Did you just refer to my fiance as girl? Did you literally just say girl? I was killing it?
Yes. Yeah, you guys do honk a lot here. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing.
Remember when he said he was good in PE?
You almost ate there. You ate going up the stairs.
That could have been a slick couple.
Oh my god.
Jerry's just not sure if the museum has a museum.
Can we get this man another coffee?
Meant to say, I don't know if the bunker has a bathroom. Jesus Christ, Jerry. This whole episode is just gonna be me going hubbu hubbu hubbu.
Stand on it.
Stand on it?
Stand on it.
What do you mean? You're not heavy enough. Dude, we're the same way. We're the same way. I'm gonna get hurt.
Rovsh
means
thank you, Palinderit. Double R.
Yep.
O.
Yep.
F.
Yep.
S.
Yep.
H.
Boom. Got it. Cool.
When we combine, for example, D with H, it becomes the S with H, Zeta with H.
Everything kind of sounds like a sword.
In the European tree of languages, Albania is a different branch. So it doesn't share similarities with them because it's much older than the other languages.
What percent of Albanians speak English?
The young ones, yes. My generation speaks also Italian because we watched movie cartoons from the Italian TV when we were young.
So we are now on our way to the bunkers.
Bunk'Art 2.
Bunk'Art 2.
Bunker art number 2.
Do we ever figure out why it's called number 2?
Because number 1 is on the top of Mount Daiti.
Danger, coming with them bangers. Tell me where my paper. Still on the same mission, trying to live major. Don't hate me.
So in Albania, there's around 700,000 bunkers that were built during the communist era under Enver Hoxha because he was really afraid of a domestic attack and invasion happening. Some of them are atomic level, others are kind of more shelters, some are really small, some are massive. I've seen tattoo shops in bunkers, I've seen bars in bunkers, museums in bunkers.
They've got a lot of different purposes now.
Yeah, they're doing all these different things with them, so this is one of the more famous ones.
Oh, cool.
Let's go check it out.
Let's run it.
Is this the only country on the planet that could survive nuclear Armageddon? There are up to 700,000 concrete bunkers spread across Albania. That's more bunkers in one country than there are McDonald's and Starbucks in the world combined. Is Albania the most paranoid country on earth, or do they know something we don't? These legions of bunkers were built under the communist regime of Enver Hoxha between 1967 and 1986. Fearing invasion from both Western powers and his allies, he implemented a nationwide defense strategy called bunkerization. The bunkers vary in size, and while most are small one-person pillboxes, there are also underground bunkers that could shelter hundreds. They were strategically placed in both urban and rural areas, from city centers to remote mountaintops. Since Hoxha was paranoid and kept most information secretive, the exact number of bunkers isn't known, but estimates are between 170 and 700,000. At the lowest, that's
roughly 1 bunker for every 11 citizens. Construction consumed vast resources, and this massive project significantly impacted Albania's economy and infrastructure development. They were designed to withstand substantial military force, including tank attacks and some for nuclear strikes. However, they were never used in combat, as no invasions ever came, leaving abandoned bunkers strewn throughout the country. Today, some have been repurposed for civilian use, such as cafes and restaurants, hostels and hotels, storage facilities, art galleries, and even residential spaces. But the Albanian government has struggled with what to do with this vast network of bunkers. Demolition is costly and potentially harmful to the environment. As a result, most remain in place, monuments to an era of isolation and fear. You guys know the in Game of Thrones where like she goes into like the thing with all the faces everywhere?
Oh yeah.
This is what this looks like to me every time I see this, like pictures online. I think of where she like can pick her identity. I know her name's Macy Williams.
Yeah.
What was her name in Game of Thrones? Arya Stark.
This is so different from the bunker we were just in 20 minutes ago.
This is the bunker?
I'm actually excited to see like the naval bases and all the abandoned prisons and everything that's here.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Case of nuclear explosion, it's anti-atomic.
So this whole thing is anti-atomic?
Yeah.
How many anti-atomic ones were built? Less than 100? More than 100?
Less than 100.
Okay.
So you can visit each room.
Yeah, this is where the falls.
It really makes me realize like how just not anywhere near developed we are in history as a civilization, like as mankind. This is 30 years ago, and it's still happening right now in like 25 other countries. Yeah, it's just a weird thought. Like in America, we're like, we're fine, but everywhere else in the world.
This pathway speaks mainly about the internment camps that were considered problematic for the system, and also the surveillance that was made from the Ministry of Interior.
Who were the internment camps mainly meant for?
People that spoke badly, people that were deemed wealthy, or very educated.
Anyone who's basically above like common citizen, right?
Let's say so. You have to imagine that this is an apartment, this is the neighbor's apartment, and he's spying because he's a spy.
Wow, you would have no idea. That tiny little it's so cool. When Evan's not in the room, we drill a little hole, we set up your little camera, and then when he comes back, we just do a little... He's not listening, he never pays attention.
Where the king of Albania at that time was removed for photography. Yeah, to diminish its importance as a historical figure.
Oh.
By the,
Got it.
during the communist times.
So they're doing political Photoshop.
Yeah, let's say so.
How bizarre.
A lot of people voluntarily made letters by anonymity who denounce a fellow neighbor, a fellow friend, a fellow colleague.
Yeah.
That's right.
Why would they do that?
Being in good favor.
Okay.
Some because they really believe in the system.
Yeah.
So it was deemed important.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, these were all people sentenced over 10 years of internment. There's like 1,300 people sentenced over 10 years. Crazy.
Dance with you.
Oh, this is your wedding!
Our first
Elton didn't tell you, Ginger, but this is actually where you guys are gonna host your wedding. Just so you know.
That hurt?
That hurt so bad. Yeah, I'm excited to marry you.
I'm getting cramps. Oh, dude, I'm getting so dizzy. Oh my god.
Ginger, you have to do this? Oh my god. Dude, the whole room is spinning crazy right now. Wait.
Spider-Man that just learned he has powers. The bathroom's back there. He said it's behind a secret door.
It's so dark.
I don't know, he said it's back there. He said you gotta find it.
That's good. Oh my god. There's no way.
He said it's back here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's no bathroom back here. Who's with you?
I knew it. Wow. This is cool.
I think we're in a rave right now.
Nice.
They're holding the door because they think that it's the only exit. Come.
What the heck?
You finally found it. Good job.
I think Jerry fell again.
No way.
Yeah.
You fell?
Don't lie.
No. I really don't like these shoes. They don't have good grip.
Hey, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to watch the extended version of this episode and literally every single day of the entire A to Z series, you can go to our Patreon, which also helps us out tremendously, and share the videos. Anything is greatly, greatly appreciated. Of course, subscribe, plant a tree. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.